Wednesday night, feeling right, 8 p.m., let's unite. Life chat flowing, spirits growing, thankful for this life tonight. Gather round, my friends, it's time to share the light. Uncle Rick is here with tales that feel just right. Little Edward's laughter dances in the air so free. From all its green to yellows come from we plant our unity. The grace is in the background, seeds to give away. Spreading love and laughter, we'll cultivate the day. Let's be buds, cheers to the highs. Come and join the ride in this cannabis community. We all stand side by side. Thank you for the good vibes. Can't wait to meet again. See everybody next week. Let the circle never end. Dirt and lost coast by our side. We grow together strong, sharing stories, seedlings where our hearts belong. Little sparks of joy ignite the flame anew. With every smile and know that we know just what to do. From the forest to our homes, love we cultivate. In this garden of good vibes, we celebrate our faith. Let's be buds, cheers to the high. Come and join the ride in this cannabis community. We all stand side by side. Thank you for the good vibes. Can't wait to meet again. See everybody next week. Let the circle never end.
The Let's Be Buds show is for adults 21 plus only. Content is for education and entertainment. We don't sell or promote cannabis. Please follow your local laws and consume responsibly. Opinions are our own. Keep all products away from children and pets.
Oh yeah. And please, no dickheads. We ask that you respect our no dickheads policy. If you are a dickhead or thinking of being a dickhead today, please be a dickhead somewhere else.
Are you ready?
Hey, welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you, Dave, for that extended intro so I can attempt to finish my dinner here. Josh, so good to see you, my friend. You got all kinds of activity going on over in your ecosystem. Welcome, everybody in chat. So good to see you all. And all you early birds, all you got to do is just say hi in chat, and that will get you a duck in the race to win a 32-ounce bottle of Lost Coast Plant Therapy. Miranda is having some technical difficulties. Hopefully she'll figure that out and be able to join us later. Tonight is Show Your Grow. So, Dave, could I maybe get you to please put the StreamYard invitation in chat? And now, do I have to pin it? No, you have to pin it, I believe. And anybody wants to come up and show us their grow, you're more than welcome. Of course, we'll get a Josh show, and I've got a video of my what's going on outdoors. And Joel Scott, I saw you in chat, and so I'll be featuring your genetics growing outdoors, and I'll take you for a little tour of my tent here too. So good luck, everybody. Good luck, and oh my
Right
goodness.
on. Here I am on. I have no notes ready. No nothing.
Yeah. Josh, you got new fish in the pond? Oh, Joel, I just mentioned your name, my friend.
Yeah.
Just mentioned your name. Good luck, sir. That'll be the first Wednesday of the month. A chance to win a 32-ounce bottle of Lost Coast Plant Therapy and some really cool merch. So, where do we? Oh yeah, we do have a few other things we want to talk about. The Canadian Budz Exchange. There was a few other things that little business we got to take care of, and I'm sure we'll get to it before the show is over. But what I'd like to do, maybe, Dave, is throw the ball back to you so I can maybe try to finish a little bit more of my dinner here. Oh yeah, right.
What do you got? Let me see.
Yeah, what are you eating? Just make
That's
sure you
not
wipe
gonna
your
work.
face. Make sure you wipe your face before you come back.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we going from here? Actually, yeah. Please, if you want to show your grow, hit that invitation. Joel, you've been with us before. Is it? If you feel like jumping on, you don't have to show your you don't have to be on camera, but if you want to show us what. And by the way, anybody, if all you want to do is simply, come on, spit it out. Oh yeah, just come on, and maybe if you don't want to show your grow, but you have some Instagram pictures or video that you'd like to share with us and talk us through, just so we know what's going on. So,
Did you get it
okay.
figured, Josh? Which one you got muted? Say something, Josh.
Can you hear me?
I can, yeah.
I'm going to switch over. I'll be right back.
All right.
What is? Oh, was he in his garden or?
I'm not sure where he's at.
Yeah. So,
Well, he's taking summer off. Yeah, so we need a break every once in a while.
yeah. Sometimes it's just too hot out there to be growing. That's for sure. We have a scorcher today, man. We got a scorcher today, and the smoke from the fires. Oh yeah.
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 Be fun washing this year.
Yeah, we got a pretty nasty one about 40 miles away from us. I'm.
So, wait a minute. Where's Miranda? What's Miranda saying?
I can't hear you.
Miranda's trying. Her stuff is just spinning. She says so.
Oh,
She's gonna
okay.
try to keep trying to come on. But
Okay. And what was I going to say? Well, if you want to maybe start, I mean, it's only a 1-minute video, Dave, of what I've got going outside. If you want to share that, and I'll kind of walk through it with you.
did you email that to me?
I guess that would have helped, eh?
Yeah, it may.
I can't
Yeah.
remember. I can't
It's all
remember.
good.
It
I
sounds
don't
like
have
another
it, so you
technical
must not
thing that
have.
AI was supposed to deal with or something. I'll bet you. No, I'll bet you I didn't.
I can guarantee you did, buddy. I don't
Oh,
see
okay.
it. So
Uh,
that's all right.
oh, geez.
I had one of my outdoor greenhouse, but I can't get my phone to connect to my computer to get it sent. So we're just
Oh.
batting 1,000 tonight.
Okay, well, if you'll bear with me. I'll make a pathetic attempt to send it to you.
All right. Well, we got all night, so go ahead.
Okay, I just don't want the dead space. I tell you what, Josh. Until we have some more.
You locked me out.
Who locked you out?
Like my phone. Like I can't switch over.
Yeah,
for
but
some reason.
The gods are against us tonight. I'm telling you.
It says continue with.
Are you? Good to see you, Roger. Are you in your grow right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe. How would it be if we started off with you?
I know what I need to do. No, you go ahead. I can start with him if he can get his camera fixed. He's trying new headphones.
Yeah.
Introduce everybody. There we go.
Dave, if I send it to your Instagram, can you get it from there?
I can probably make it work. Yep.
I'm working on it. I'm almost. It looks like it's letting me back in. All right, I'm gonna log out of here. I'll come back out.
All right.
Okay. I don't see it working, but maybe because it's a video, it takes longer.
Oh, who's that? It's Josh.
Whew.
Are
Is
you
that
better?
Yep. Now all I gotta do is hook up my.
Text. Oh, that would you send it to my? What did you do, Rick? Send it to my phone.
I don't think it's working. Let's try to do it that way.
You can't send it to my phone. That ain't gonna work.
Did I send it to your? Okay, I just sent it to my. I just sent it to my computer, so maybe I can figure it out from here. Although I've lost everybody now, that's not a good thing.
He said I lost.
Oh man. Is it gonna be a technical difficulty kind of day to day?
Yep. Because
It looks like
I
it.
had all our seed sponsors
damn.
on a wheel, and
Okay,
Kicking
yeah.
me out.
So one thing that's I got a few questions for you, Josh. But one thing that just jumped up was you found a millipede in your garden this week. Oh, we lost them. Okay, I gotta.
yeah. He
What
had a
happened?
big old centipede. He had a big old centipede. I remember that.
Yeah. Oh shit. Hey, bees.
Can
Good
you hear
to
us
see you.
now, Josh? Josh, are you out there?
We're looking at something. Okay.
All right.
Can you hear me?
There
Yes,
we go.
sir.
Now we can hear you. Can you hear us? Can you hear us now?
Can you hear?
I can't hear nobody.
Well, we can hear you.
Large files must be shared with Google Drive. Your file is larger than. Fuck, it's a minute video, man. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna send this, Dave. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Well, send
Someone
it anyway.
needs
See what happens.
Share.
I can't hear nobody. I don't know if you can hear me, but I can't hear
Yeah.
nobody. I gotta leave and come back.
All right, leave and come back.
Yep, I can hear you.
Oh shit! Got Rick on the big screen. Oh.
Okay, so I don't know. I just tried to send it to you, Dave.
All right. There. Well, hang on. Let me try to get Josh. Can you hear us now?
Yeah.
All right.
What a piece of shit.
Well,
Yeah, I was
there we
curious.
go.
I was curious, Josh. Can you still hear us?
Yeah.
Yeah, you found a millipede in your garden last week.
Yeah, I did.
And I was just curious, like, did it find its way in there, or do you think it was created in your garden?
It was probably in the IMO, I'm assuming, or it was probably already in here. I don't know. Like, it didn't show up until, I added the IMO that I had in this tub over here.
Yeah.
I haven't looked in here in a minute, but yeah, I transferred all that over into here and mixed it with some APSU super soil. And then I fed it a little bit. And then, you should have seen the roly-polies just, they love the worms and the roly-polies. Just
They don't
love
like
running through all this IMO and all this algae, fish waste, and just, everything. Just chop and drop. We got grass growing out here now. So this was probably just grass seed that was in the IMO.
Okay.
And when I mix everything, everything just it usually takes, 2 or 3 weeks for the new stuff to be run through by all the worms and the biology and everything. And then I just start chopping, dropping grass, basically. So all this will get cut down. We'll just bring the scissors through here and chop all this down. But all this is coming back pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You can see it's still, got some dead spots in here from the crash, but it's all in all coming back.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and so have you seen the millipede again, or?
No, I haven't. It was wild because I saw that spider sitting over there, and then I saw the millipede. Well, that was the day before. Then I saw the millipede the next day when I walked in here. So, like, as soon as I walked in, I was like, "What is that?" And I walked over, and I was like, "Oh shit, I got to get that on camera." And then the next day, I walked in, I looked around, and I came over to here, and I was like, "Oh my god!" I was like, "Look how I got to get that on camera." And I was like, "This thing was just creeping right through here." By the time I got the camera on, it was creeping over through here, and I was just like, Jesus, that thing is a monster.
Oh, yeah, it's massive.
A giant American millipede.
Cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see. But yeah, we got some new minnows. We got our plants over here looking great. Looking real good. This is just nothing but water and APSU super soil. We've got this spinach growing here. We got cucumbers right here. I got the squash over here. The tomato, I came in here just a few minutes ago before the show, and I looked at the tomato plant, and I was like, oh, shit. And it completely busted. Yeah, there you go. It snapped right down here.
Oh, wow.
I had that stick up, but the stick won't enough, and it just crashed on me. So I don't think this tomato is going to produce any tomatoes anyway.
It didn't look like it was that heavy. I guess maybe just a weak vine or something. Eh?
Yeah, it's just doing what a tomato does. I don't know what type it is. It could be one of those big, long, lanky ass freaking tomato types, that need to be strung up. And I didn't know what it was. I took a chance on it. My wife brought it home from the studio, and she was like, "Somebody gave me this. Put it in the grow." And I was like, "Okay." I just put soil in here, so I was like, "Fuck it, stick it in here." It was in a pot. It was only, yay tall. So I stuck it in here, and of course it's got crazy, but it was in the wrong light cycle. And then we switched. We're on 16 hours now. So now that we're on 16, you can see that it's grown tremendously. And it puts off these flowers, but the flowers, we might have a tomato there. I think we got a tomato there.
Whoa.
Breaking news. Breaking news. That's my first time looking at that. Yeah, that's a tomato. So nothing on that one, but that one's got a tomato on it. And there was some more down here. No, nothing on that one. Oh, yeah, there's one. There's a tomato. Okay. Well, we might have just saved its life, because I was getting ready to do some chopping. We got...
Yeah, you got new fishies?
Yeah, these are bullhead minnows. These are bait minnows from the bait and tackle shop. I got 24 of them. We lost 4 of them. Oh, look, and there's Shiner running with them now. Shiner's running with the pack.
Ha ha, funny.
Shiner Jr. is running in the pack.
That's cool.
But, yeah, they'll eat up all this algae and just get the system starting to cycle a little bit more fish waste. That was the stick we had propped up on the tomato plant. I just threw it in the pond.
Mm-hmm.
So I do have the grass, wheatgrass growing pretty well. I haven't seen any. I had parsley, thrown some parsley seeds down. I haven't seen any parsley. I do see some dill. See some dill right here.
Yeah.
And then I see we got the basil there, but I also see the sage plant too. So I see the sage coming.
Okay.
So yeah, and our whole issue with the splash has been resolved. It's been running for almost a month now, and we've had zero issue with any splash, zero issue with any leaks. We've been running constantly. The algae's been growing like algae should. And
Well,
yeah,
I respect your persistence there, buddy. It took a minute to figure out the leaks and all that stuff, but good to see you got it going.
Yeah. It really it's really about it's really how smooth you get your crete. All right, so when you're mixing your mortar, getting your mix right where you can smooth it out real nice, and then getting it as smooth as possible. And then it's going to take, with what I use, the pond shield stuff, the 2-part epoxy. It's, you can get, there's other stuff out there that probably works better. But with that stuff, in a project this size, that stuff's made for like bird baths and stuff. So if you want to like seal a 150-gallon, pond like this and the whole creek, it takes a lot more than what I thought it would take. Over here, it took 4 or 5 coats. Over here, I was like, I'll just slap it on thick, let it dry. Well, that's not how this shit works. Like, you need to put a layer on, let it cure, put a layer on, let it cure, put a layer on, let it cure until you get a nice thick coat. And then that's pretty much where you need to be. So I would say 4 to 5 coats on something like this. If your concrete is nice and smooth and doesn't have that many, big gaps in it. If you've got gaps, like any type of holes or anything in your crete, when it dries, it contracts a little bit and it exposes all those holes. And you know how water loves holes.
Yeah.
So that's what happens.
Your pump, can you control the speed on your pump? On the pump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got 20 different speeds.
Yeah.
It's a saltwater aquarium pump. You can use it for anything you want, but it's made for saltwater aquariums. And it's made move like, I don't know, 1,200, maybe 1,500 gallons a minute. On its lowest setting, but it's, you can set it, it's on 1. I've got a piece of tape covering up the piece of glass there that puts off that light. But yeah, you just hit up and down. It's got a wave motion, so you can actually put it to where it'll pulsate. So it'll whoop, 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 and create this kind of wave action in your pond.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got the same style over there in that pond, just a little bit smaller. This is the next size up. So I wanted to move more water to get a better, stronger waterfall. And I knew I was going to need some power to get all the way up to the top of the mountain and to still get the force I need to, get a heavy flow.
Yeah, yeah.
And it works out for that's setting 1. If I go up any higher, I mean, it's strong. Like there's no way I could. If I put it on 20, it would freaking blast through there.
Okay, yeah. And what challenges now that you've added the second pond? What challenges have you faced regarding temperature, humidity, VPD, all that good stuff?
Nothing really. I added that one dehumidifier back there.
Yeah.
And other than that, other than having to, dump that bucket out, it really, and even when I don't have it turned on, I mean, it's like right now in veg, my temperature in here is like 81 degrees, I think it was. But right now it's been pouring rain here all day. And yesterday rained all day. Today rain all day. It's 82 degrees in here right now. And the humidity, I think, was around 65-ish, 66-ish. So the VPD was like about 1.3-ish.
Yeah, that's good. That's
really
good.
It was, it's dialed in. The fans, I have fans pretty much low, high. I got them in the back there blowing the Monstera. I got them over here. I got this one here. It's turned off right now because we're standing here, but normally that one's blowing through here. And everything gets, even with that one turned off, we still get, you can see it jiggling every once in a while. The plant will just move. That tells me, I've got good airflow in here.
Yeah.
So that's important. But you can see like the lucky bamboo flowing back there.
They're all fluttering. Yeah.
Yeah, the bush.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No, that's perfect.
So these look pretty good.
I was really happy. Just a little over a week, eh?
Yeah, we're day 8. Yeah, but that's not from seed. That's from putting it in here. So from seed, you're probably looking at add another 8 days. So you're looking at probably 16 days from me putting the seed down in that soil and popping them, and then I transferred them over into here 8 days ago.
That particular one is like I see these. The internodal spacing is really quite tight on that other one that you just. Well, that one's nice too.
Yeah, this one over here. This is a paradise pine from Huckleberry Hill. So that's Huckleberry Hill Farms. This is their paradise pine, feminized. So that's all I have. I have the paradise pine 1, 2. And then 3, 4 over there. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of these Rizberry. So these are RS11 crossed with Crimea Junkie, feminized. They send me these as testers. So these are from Hyrule Genetics. I haven't been able to find their account on Instagram. I think they got taken down. So I haven't actually been able to get in touch with the people. Their stuff, their Instagram here is Hyrule Genetics 2.0.
Well, they got an email there.
And they got an email, hyrulegenetics@gmail.com. Looks like they're out of Nevada.
Cool.
But yeah, they sent me these about, I don't know, a year ago or so.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we popped them. They all popped. We popped them. You know, we had them in that tray. I don't know where my tray went, but I had them in a seed tray in the APSU super soil, and just stuck them all down in there, separated them, and they all popped. Everything I put in the soil is popped. So I mean, this is this is nothing but super soil, and then over here, you know, is my mix, but this is nothing but super soil.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, look at these things. That's nothing but water. These are his seeds too. This is Dennis's blue jasmine. These are called blue jasmine. You can find these at GATZ, GATZ Genetics, I believe it is. But beautiful flower. All of them just praying like.
Yeah, they look really good. And we were talking before about in many cases, people are reluctant to put seeds into a soil that might be too strong for them. But that certainly wasn't the case here.
This shit, look at these baby carrots. Direct sow into the super soil. Those are baby carrots. Like, you know how hard it is to get fucking baby carrots, especially in a high nutrition soil like this. Like, the soil is so dialed in, and you know, I'm not just saying it's my first time actually growing it and stuff, but I've seen what it does. I believe, you know, Dennis has been here from, you know, that's why he sponsors the grow over here. I dedicated this whole build, you know, pretty much to just his soil. And he was like, look, I'm guaranteeing that you'll be able to plant these seeds. All right, you'll run just the soil. Just don't do it. The biggest mistake people make is trying to add shit to it. You have to understand that this super soil here is already been done. It's been cooked. It's ready to go. You don't have to fuck with it. It is made for water only. And he is guaranteeing me at least 2 runs, but in commercial facilities now that are running this soil, they're getting 3 full runs out of one just one container. So like a 10-gallon bag right here, like I should be able to plant a plant in here, full of soil, grow it through flower, cut it, plant another one, grow it through flower, cut it, plant another one, grow it through flower without doing nothing but put water in.
That's incredible.
That's unheard of.
Yeah.
And so that's why I'm like, all right, hand it over. If you're that confident, I'll build. Let's test your fucking theory. I'll put this whole thing is nothing but. I mean, look at the goddamn sweet potato. The sweet potato. Yeah. I mean, look at this. I've had to cut this multiple times, like just topping it, like right now. Like,
oh yeah, no, it's happy.
Oh, it's so happy.
Yeah.
And all I'm doing is taking this with rainwater and squirting. I have it connected right here. This is the only spot that I have connected. And it keeps this area right here just nice and moist. But everything else around here, I'm having to water right now because I don't trust, like there's no real, you know, reason to even connect the water right now because it's not ready to be connected. It's not cycled properly. Like we're just starting to get grass to grow. You can see grass starting to grow down here, you know? So the cut here that we stuck down in here, it looks like it's just, you know, struggling. But the last time I put a cut like that over in this bed and I stuck it up in the top and it rooted quick. You know, it was like, boom. But that bed has been running for 1.5 years. This one I just started. So it's going to take time to cycle. We just put fish in. So the more roots we get into this system, the more algae we build up, the more snails we get, the shrimp are on the way.
Yeah.
Everything else is going to be running off this super soil that we put in. And then we're going to connect. And the only reason we're connecting is for the moisture. So we're going to be wicking that moisture up into the garden, just giving us this line, a moisture line, basically. So like here, it keeps like right through here moist. But up around the edge of the wall here, I have to maintain with the wand.
But as the roots develop, then they will they'll transport the water even further.
Exactly. Once I get the grass growing and all the spinach and all the different types of grow, definitely I got some diachondra grass growing here. Once I get this kind of almost like a mat of roots almost, but different species of roots. Like I don't want all diachondra and all wheatgrass. I want spinach, wheatgrass, diachondra. I want, the sweet potato roots. I want the cannabis roots. I want the creekgrass roots, right here. But I want to connect in certain points. So I want to connect here. I'll just throw some sand and silt up over the wall, put a rock, so to speak, maybe put a rock right here, and then build on top of that rock.
Yeah.
And then just throw some sand and silt and just connect it right into here. Bring the soil up, connect. It'll wick water right into the soil and create us a little pocket here where that water is being wicked. And wherever we create that pocket is where those roots are going to run to. So the roots always go to the water. That's one thing I've noticed, is especially over here, they always run to the creek wall. Everything I cut, when I dig down a little bit, everything's going this way. Because the closer you get to this side of the wall, the less moisture you get. So, of course, the roots aren't really growing this way. But I get a lot of, activity over here from critters and stuff. But most of the roots I see are just going this way, to the water.
Okay, so did you introduce the critters to this area, or did it come in the soil? Or
No, the isopods. I introduced dairy cows. I introduced springtails, rove beetles. We introduced beneficial nematodes. This was all a year and a half ago. We did all this at the beginning, but I haven't had to add any more. So once we put them in, they just go to town.
Okay, I'm sorry, Josh. I blinked my fucking eyes and I realized you're over here now. I meant to ask that question to about the other. This one? No, I haven't done anything to this one. No, we haven't done anything. Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
But,
and again, that's part of your science project.
They're going to come over here. I mean, that's just the beginning. I have seen some earwigs down. I lifted up this bag and I saw an earwig under there. I don't see anything right now, but yeah, I did see an earwig. And I got this bag sitting here just as an experiment because I had this little bit of soil, super soil left over. And I had these 2 raspberries left over that I'm not supposed to have. So I just stuck them down in there and just going to keep it watered. And we got grass roots on board, so I just hung these up. So I just hung grass roots, living soil bags, and the soil life grass roots. They build basically living soil bags.
Okay.
That are designed for microbes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got this plastic lining in it. And if you haven't heard, most of us have heard of the grass root. But they got this plastic lining that holds moisture. And then down here at the bottom, right here, that liner stops, and all this is breathable fabric. So you fill your pot up. These are great for indoors because it gives you that breathable space here. You just fill them up with soil. Dennis over at APSU, he was like, look, get you some of these 10 gallons. Put some of that super soil in it, put your plant in it, set it in the bed, and watch the difference. He was like, I guarantee you see a difference. He's like, this bed here, and I know it's going to outperform that bed over there. I mean, that bed's been 6 runs, and I haven't amended. I haven't done anything. And this soil is basically made to, run multiple runs.
And then is there going to come a point where you're going to just be adding amendments, or are you going to replace the soil?
Yeah, no, he's like, you don't ever have to replace the soil. You buy it once, and then he's got amendments that you can just do. Like once you got flower and bloom booster right here, it's top dress tea, and he gets you a bag of this. You can amend with this. During your flower, he's got a veg bag. I already used the veg bag, but there's a veg bag you get, and then there's a bloom bag. So it's very simple. I mean, there's a recipe on the back, depending on the size of your bag, how much soil you have, depends on how much you need. He's got it all down to a science where you can just.
Josh, what have you got going on in that labs jar? It kind of looks a little scary.
Yeah, that's not something you want to go drinking. I left the curd in. And then I added some purple non-zom for bacteria and some molasses. And it's EM1, but I left the curd in. And I know you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to do that. But all I was doing was kind of making a fly trap. And I'm catching gnats.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of seeing what happens to that curd. Because it's changing all different types of colors right now. So it's going up to this purple and a yellowish. And it's got all kinds of crazy colors going on down there right now. And really,
come on, give it a try, Josh. Come on, be brave.
It does smell kind of
Hey, Dave, I've got to, if I'm going to show my indoor grow here, I've got to do it before the top of the hour.
Well, get your camera going. And
yeah, it's going to take me a minute, but I'll see if I can get this thing going here.
You did it pretty quick last night. You should be all right.
Yeah?
These are
I got faith in you, man.
citrus craze from Taproot, Madness Genetics. Taproot sent them to me. These are grown. These genetics are actually grown in a horizontal soil system, designed after the same horizontal soil system this was designed after from Leighton Morrison. Taproot, I think he's up in New York. He's got a farm, a sweet ass farm, and he's legal grow that commercial grow. I mean, whatever you call it, a big one. But it's all living soil, horizontal method. And you should check that out. It's called, I took the top of it off, but it's Taproot on Instagram. Taproot Genetics, I believe. It's Taproot Farm. Maybe it'd be Taproot. Sure. I should have probably looked at that. But anyway, that's what we got going on. Everything is looking good. I'm excited.
So we had a couple questions, man. Somebody wants to know, how often do you add water to that system?
So
and when are you? Go ahead, answer that first.
This one has the dehumidifier water dumping into it, kind of constantly topping it off. But I still have to add some water, depending on how big the plants get. Like, so right now I've got water down in my trap hole here. And the reason is because these plants haven't gotten big enough yet to start wicking up more of that water. But once these plants start wicking up more of that water in this hole will dry right up. And then actually more water will stay in the pond. So it's kind of crazy how it works. Like when the plants are big, I don't have to do a lot of topping off. When the plants are small and most of the water that's being wicked into the soil ends up in the trap hole. So instead of it sitting in the soil layer zone, it gets it goes down into the E horizon, down into the reservoir zone, and sits down in the E horizon, so that the soil doesn't go anaerobic, sitting with too much moisture in it. Like we had an issue with too much water over here in the middle, and I had it all connected. So I had all this sand and silt piled up around the edge here, and I was wicking up a lot of water. And you can see that the moss I got here it's wet, it's soaking wet. And I don't do it, it's just barely connected right here, sitting on top of this creek wall. So any part that connects to the creek, it wicks. It'll just wick water all the way up into here and just keep this way more water than you could ever imagine. Like, it blew my mind, like how much water was being wicked up just by a little line, just like this little line here. Just this little line connected here to here will then spread. You can actually see, let's see how it's dry right here and then wet all through here. Like, I haven't watered over here in a while since this morning, but you can see where it stays. You can see the dry line. So just by connecting this, that water will be pulled to a certain point, and it'll keep all of this moist right in this area here. And then the roots will go to here. So I don't have to water. The only thing I really have to do is keep the top moist to keep the microbes happy, keep the soil from, drying out on the top surface. Because I don't have a mulch layer on here yet. Because I'm building it as we speak with chop and drop. But yeah, that's how, just a little bit of connection will keep this section here wet, little connection here, keep this section wet, and so over here, at the beginning, I had all of this connected. So imagine how much water I was filling up my trap hole over here, and I was like, why do I feel, I thought I had a leak. It was so much water coming in. I was like, damn, I'm leaking. Like, I'll pull it all out, suck it all out, reseal it, do it again. Same thing. I was like, what the fuck? I did that 7 different times until finally I got so frustrated. I was like, there's something going on here that I'm not getting. And come to find out, I just said, fuck it. I disconnected everything. So I took all the sand and silt off the edges. Okay? Sucked all the water out with a shot vac. Took all the sand and silt off. Just put sand and silt in the creek, but I left it off the edges. All of it. And I didn't get water in the hole. And then I added a little bit here and a little bit there. I didn't get any water. And then I added a little bit more, didn't get it. And I added a little bit more, boom, I started getting water. And I was like, okay, that's my regulator. I removed it, didn't see any more water. I removed it over there, still no water. I put it back, boom, water. So the sand and silt along the edge that's connected to the soil is my valve, basically. So I've learned where to connect, where I need the most water, where the roots are going to. And I've noticed that it's like in these bends in the creek. So right here in this bend where that water is coming through and hits, it's going to wick a lot more water right in this area here. Right here where that water is hitting this corner here. So it's going to wick less up in that corner, where the water is just stagnant, kind of sitting up in that corner. But where that water really flows, wicks more. If I turn the pump up and increase the flow, I get more water wickage. Decrease the flow, less water wickage. It's quite crazy how it works when it comes to, and it also changes over time, because you can see that this did not look like this when I put it in here. But when I get the roots hold all that sand and silt together. So now I can literally come over here and disconnect or connect simply by just pulling up. Look, that's all mass, and all that connects to the creek. All those roots come down into here, but it's connected all that sand and silt down here is now worm castings. So this is the top of the creek right here. That's the top of the creek, and I can pull all that. So if I sprinkle sand and silt right through here and connect this back, I'll start wicking water all through here. But I don't want to do that.
Rick, are you okay? There we go.
Hang on.
There we go. Now we're good.
But yeah,
You just gotta turn your camera around.
Oh man, that was hard. That was hard to do. Okay, I gotta turn something off.
Is he trying to show his grow? Is that what he's trying to do?
Well,
Yeah, his lights go out in a few minutes, so. But he's got to turn his camera on.
Yeah, but I forget how.
Click on the screen.
Edit name. Guy, come on.
Now he's getting an echo.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, did I? Take a photo, upload an image. Give me a break.
We did this
Well,
last night.
it's like you got to retrain me every time I turn on my computer.
On your computer, you're on your phone.
Edit. Okay, what about audio?
Is there 3 dots?
Okay. No, nothing's gonna work.
Well, tell you what. How'd you do? Did you get it? Somebody else wants to know, Josh, when are we going to see some frogs and toads?
Hey, don't bullshit me, Dave. It's you that wants to know that.
Oh, it was actually Hoss Farms right here. Look at that. He wants to know when.
Frogs and toads are.
Good to see you, Josh.
Frogs and toads are crazy.
Maybe some snakes.
I'm getting.
Well, you've had lizards in there.
Am I getting a feedback?
Yeah, it's Rick.
I'm hearing myself twice.
I don't know how to do this, man.
You did it last night.
Can you see if I just hold my camera? Can you see anything?
Yeah. Yeah. How's that?
Not very good though.
Well,
You gotta clean your lens.
Clean your lens, man. You got. Wow, there you go. Whoa.
Something's fuzzy as shit.
Yeah, it is.
If I get closer, it doesn't make any difference. It's
Touch it with your nose.
where's that? Oh man.
Man, it was a nice try.
Your face looks great. It's the plants that look like shit.
Yeah, you got that filter on or something.
Well, that's crazy.
Oh, you got the filter on the back of it. You need to go to StreamYard and go to camera settings and hit the settings and take the filter off the back.
You make it sound so easy.
It is.
Go to camera settings. Where's that music coming from?
No music on our end.
Oh, okay.
All you're missing is a joint hanging out your mouth.
Yeah, I haven't even rolled one yet. Jesus.
Oh my God! What have you been doing all day? You been sleeping all day?
You know what? I'm going to promise to have this set up next week, and I'll show my grow next week. I promise. Because I'm getting too frustrated doing this, man.
All right, I'm gonna get you out of there. Oh, I don't like this fucking stage. Get out of here. Let's do this real quick, Rick. We'll here. I'll share this. Share screen. We'll do this real quick. Give you time to roll a joint or something. Let's go here.
Here's your frog.
So,
You hear that frog?
here, let's watch this.
Y'all wanted a frog.
This is Rick's outdoor, I'm assuming, Rick? You're muted, buddy. Did you hear me? You're muted. There you
Okay.
go.
Now this one here. Okay, I tried to
Hang
get it.
on. You want me to start it over? So you here? Let me start that over so you can narrate. There we go.
Okay, so these are all from Joel Scott. These are his Cinco de Mayo, which is I know it was across from something he got from Hillbilly Herb. Joel, maybe you could tell us in chat what's going on here. So I planted 9, I believe, and I got 4 males. Now this one here, I believe. Well, if it isn't a male, it's dead now. But if we look closely, it's moving around too much. But anyway, today I looked at it again, and I could see lots of balls on it. So anyway, I'm left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I must have had 10. So I got 6 females. So I'm happy about that. And there's my potato patch. And there you go. There you go. So that's what's going. And they're how old are they? They've been in the dirt for a couple of weeks, I guess. A couple of weeks. I'm not good at keeping track of all that stuff. Yeah, so I'll give you an update later. And yeah, well, okay, actually, maybe there's another way of showing you my.
There it is.
Oh, okay, there you go. There you go.
That's not the one I wanted you to show, but
I don't know if yeah, we can't do much of a close up, but
that's it.
Are you you got a drip system for those, or are you hand watering?
I'm hand watering, and the water comes from my basement, and I got 9 3-gallon pots in there that I am hand watering. And when I do it, like I call it a flush, but I don't really ever flush. I just really do a good run through, and then I suck it up with a shop vac. But when I do, about once every week and a half or so, I'll do that. And it takes 3 5-gallon buckets to run through. So yeah, I get a good workout when I do the watering. But they are. Can somebody help me with the math, please? These I flipped June the 1st, so we can figure out how many days that is. And the strain is frosted fruitcake. And yeah, I've grown it before and really enjoying it. Really love it.
Those are 3-gallon pots?
Yeah.
Wow, you gotta water them things a lot, don't you?
Yeah, well, it's just about a 5-gallon every day or 2, and then, like I said, about 3 5-gallons when I do my flush.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's the lights.
There we go. Don't stress the ladies.
Time to go to sleep, little girls. Okay, we got it in. Wasn't quite like I had planned, but we got it in.
What you feeding
7
those? What you
days,
feeding those girls?
2 weeks.
Okay, so I have they're growing in cocoa, and I have been feeding them for years, years, for 3 or 4 years at least, maybe 5 years. I've been using Floraflex nutrients and really enjoying them. I really find them effective and really good to dissolve and so on. And anyway, I had to order some more. A couple of weeks ago, I had to order some more, and I went to order it, and my regular supplier said that they're not selling it anymore, and that I don't know, they've developed a bad reputation in the industry, and of course it all went by me. I didn't realize it. So I called around to a couple of other suppliers, and it was just short of impossible to get my nutrients. So I thought, well, I have to change gears, and I decided to go with Advanced Nutrients. They have a it's a 3-part system. There's a name to it, but anyway, it's another dry powder system, and I've been using it for about a couple of weeks now, and enjoying that, so should be okay.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Scooter and Scooter say, "What's up?"
What's up? Let me see. Yeah, there you go. So what? You didn't answer the question, man. No frogs, no toads, no snakes. What?
No, frogs are a little too destructive. They get a little crazy. They jump out the dam. I was thinking about doing maybe a reptile type thing. But the problem is that damn lizards, I already have the skinks in here. So I have skinks that leave turds. Look, here's one right here. See that turd?
Yep.
That's a skink turd. and
I'm gonna eat it.
Well, yeah.
If you come back tomorrow, will it be gone?
Well, no. Usually I just pluck them off. But what happens is that, the skinks are good because they're taking care of the roly-poly. They're keeping them in check. But if I add another lizard, like anything bigger than that, like the skinks don't mess with plants. But anything bigger than that will climb trees. You know what I mean? We'll be climbing all over the tomato plant, climbing all up the bushes. The frogs will be jumping in and out of the damn thing, out of the bed. So I'm thinking that I might have to build a cage, like a separate cage. That's one option, but the monstera over here would have to definitely be cut way back and connect the cage over here in Digger's terrestrial zone up at the top here and create like a canopy that comes down and connects to where I can hold everything in, you know what I mean? Where it can't get out and it'll just stay over here in the terrestrial area. But that's just one option. Oh, damn, there's a skink right there. Holy shit. Big ass, too.
Where? Why can't I?
There he is.
All kinds of wildlife. Oh, yeah.
Is you see him?
Yeah. He's that purplish color, right?
Yeah. I couldn't see. I just stuck the camera up in there. Oh, there's tons of them. I see baby ones. I rescued a baby out of the pond.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. He's lucky there won't no fish in there, because if there were fish in there, he'd have been gone.
Yeah.
That song play every time you open the door.
Say what?
The jungle. Does Welcome to the Jungle play every time you open the door when you walk in?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. That's what we're shooting for. Like this, why can't I ever think of this damn sweet potato? Sweet potato, this thing's getting out of hand. So I just go around and this is going to be my chop and drop. A lot of those sweet potatoes. You can see I've just been, all of this has just been chop and drop.
Josh, I'm trying to remember another predator that you introduced. Was it praying mantis?
Yeah, I never saw the praying mantis again. We released a whole bunch of babies, and they were all up in the bushes. They were all up in the jasmine, and never seen them again. Guess they didn't make it.
And what was their purpose when you put them in there? What did
they're great. They're great insect, killers. They eat all kinds of bugs and insects and flies and all types of stuff. But they're a great predator to have in here. They don't mess with your. They'll crawl around. I've seen them crawling around on the cannabis once the cannabis gets a certain size. But they never harm it. They're on there just to pick off any type of aphids or critters you got on there. Mm-hmm. Hopefully you don't have any of that stuff in your grow, but if you do, the praying mantis is a good one to have. That's for sure.
And then now, am I wrong? Did you come across a black widow spider one time?
Yeah, over there. I haven't seen that since either, but that's a good thing. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I know where I saw that. It was underneath that log right here. I was moving that log right there in the center, and when I moved it, like just a little bit, I mean, the damn thing was as big as my thumb. And its legs were all out like that. You know how that damn spider, it's unmistakable with the black widow when you see her. It's just like, oh shit. And she was big. And I was like, God damn, that's the one thing I didn't want to see. But she's in here somewhere, hiding.
Producing.
Right. Producing. And the ivy.
Producing.
The ivy is going to take over. Everybody's telling me to get rid of the ivy, but I love the ivy. I want it to take over the jasmine, really. Because I can just cut this right out, and it roots, unlike the jasmine. So the jasmine won't root, and like through here, it just grows vines all over everything, and it has its roots back there in the corner. But the ivy will. So here I have it not connected, all right, and it's working its way on over. So here's a branch off of the ivy. So here's where I'll cut. I'll take the scissors and I'll just cut this off. And then once it gets over to this point here, here's where it roots. So it roots right in the creek. So it did not root anywhere on the soil until it gets to the creek where all that moisture is, and the roots were easily, and then it rooted. So it rooted right in here. Now it's growing. This is a shoot off. This is a shoot off of that. So we can take scissors and just cut this off. So we'll take scissors and cut that off. We can take scissors and cut this one off. See, so this one line right here will start throwing shoots like these. And all we have to do is cut the ones off we don't want and leave the ones we do. But they'll throw roots. Look down here. So it's rooted in right there.
Yep.
But not rooted in back here. So I can move this anywhere I want. And then if I don't want it there, I just snap it, pull it up, and it'll continue to keep growing. But the roots will stay there, you know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. Everything in this bed is all about roots and root production, because the lights are going to, the more plants I get, the more photosynthesis I get, the more exudates are pushing through roots. So the more exudates we get pushing through roots into the soil, the better your soil is going to be. The more nutrient cycling you're going to get. And then all we have to do is basically maintain balance in the system, keep the creek flowing, feed the fish, steward. What I mean by keep the creek flowing is basically pull algae when I need to. So if I see like algae that needs to be pulled out, I'll just come in here and pull it out, and keep the flow going. And all the algae goes into the soil. And all that is food for the microbes and all the critters.
All the critters.
But the algae doesn't stay very long. This is algae from the other bed. So that's algae from the other grow I pulled out. And this stuff will dry up and become like cake almost. And you put this under the microscope, this will glow red. And that's why my soil glows red so much when you put it on a scope. Like when you click it on, you'll get these little strands of red. And that's algae because I pull a lot of it out of, because a lot of that nutrient that's coming from the pond, from the turtles and the fish, are trapped in the algae because the algae is my filtration. So it's up to me to pull it and then place it where I want it. And that's how I kind of feed the soil. So this is a mat from the other. This is all algae right here.
And why does it show up red under a microscope?
It's the chlorophyll. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. Why you ask me all these difficult questions, right?
Well, I'll save that. You can save that for Thursday.
Ask Mo tomorrow at 6:00. I'll ask him for you.
There you go. Who's your guest? I believe Luna.
We got Luna. Yeah, Luna Whitcomb.
Oh yeah, there you go. That ought to be a good one.
Yeah, we got Luna coming on tomorrow, and that should be fun. Luna's highly educated when it comes to the cannabis, and she's created this new IMO pile, and she's been working on this new setup of hers that she's been showcasing on Instagram. So she's going to show us what she's got going on, and it'll be a good time. We're going to check the scope out. Be fun. This guy here isn't looking too good. Starting to turn yellow at the top. I wonder if we've got no roots yet. No roots yet.
Did you put any? Did you put anything on the?
Nope.
On the stem to?
Nope. Just cut it and put it down in the creek.
Mm-hmm.
I bet if I put it in the other one, it would probably root. But this grass here, this grass rooted.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to pull it out because I actually feel good roots now. So, but yeah, that rooted. Some other grass down here is rooting and starting to grow. So it tells me it's starting to cycle. But now that I've got fish, and the fish are going to create the nitrate that we need out of the ammonia and the poo and all that shit that's flowing. Once they start shitting, all that shit's going to come down through here and get trapped in the algae, get wicked up in the sand and the silt, and provide food for all the plants, which is why everything over here looks so green around the creek's edge. Is that the worms have turned all that sand and silt into worm castings. All the worms down here and the critters doing their job. And
that's why they say shit runs downhill.
Yeah, well, that over there used to look just like that. Same stuff. It looked just like that. And that's what happens to it. It'll be turned into nutrient-dense soil. Basically, just worm castings that are just nutrient-rich with all the minerals and nutrients that were trapped in all that sand and silt. Just keeps getting run through and run through and run through. And then we have to add sand and silt to the edge. and that'll keep them happy. As long as we keep them happy, they'll keep coming back and keep aerating the edge of the creek. And as long as they aerate the edge of the creek, the water can flow properly. Everything doesn't turn into mud, suffocate, which is what happened last. You can see the grass is actually come all the way over here now, all the way over to the turtle now, where this just started in a little patch, just like over there in that little patch right there. It started right here in a little patch and spread. It spread all the way around the creek, and it's going to continue to spread all through there, and then it'll pop up. You can see it over here. It's popped up all through there. It'll keep continuing to pop. Here's some right here coming on up. So it'll just start to spread, and we'll just have to pull it out as need be. These are all roots right here. So this is all root.
Yeah.
So that's what's cleaning the creek. So we just got to pull a lot of this algae that grows on the roots. So this will suffocate the roots. It can only handle, the root can only handle so much. So I have to come through and just pull the stuff out and keep it flowing properly. As long as it flows properly, we get good results, it seems. But then again, this is all an experiment, so it's not just about, growing good cannabis anymore.
Yeah.
It started off like that, but now it's more of like a science fair project that I'm kind of stewarding, like a living system that I'm really trying to. I know that if I balance this, everything else goes into balance.
Yeah.
So, that's the tricky part about it. And the pests go away. Once everything is in balance, the pests go away, the gnats go away, the flies go away. But as soon as everything gets out of balance, like when I crash the system, now I've gone through the fungus gnats again. I've gone through the flies again. I've gone through this cycle, all over again since I crashed.
Huh.
So, so that should tell you, like, just like a hurricane coming through, if you spent 2 years building a home and then a hurricane comes through and takes it out and, overnight, it's going to take you a little time to recoup. And that's kind of what happened. I mean, I crashed the system. Now I had to start all over again, rebuild my biology in the creek. And once I did that, change the lights, of course. The lights are what crashed the system to begin with. So that's another big thing I've learned in an indoor ecosystem, is that lights control and the wavelength that the spectrum that you're using. And since I have full control over my spectrum tuning, I went kind of a little overboard with my deep and far red, and I zapped the cyanobacteria in the creek. So basically my photosynthetic bacteria that is keeping the creek cycling properly, like my purple non-sulfur bacteria, my labs, all these things that basically filter the creek for me. I took a fucking laser beam to them and just zapped them and killed all that shit off. And that set off a chain reaction. It didn't take a week for me to start seeing, dead grass, dead fish, dead shrimp. It was quick. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? And it all stemmed from me playing with the lights. So now that I changed the lights, and I've dialed in my blues and my reds to where everything now is just humming along back the way it was at the beginning. So I took my eye off the ball with the flower. Basically, I was focused in more on trying to force terpenes to the flower, and not realizing what I was doing was zapping the bacteria in my creek and basically crashing the system with the lights. So, and it makes perfect sense, once I thought about it, I was like, damn, these things do eat light. And if you feed them the wrong type of light, well, they're going to die. Makes sense, you know? Kind of like if you feed me poison, you're going to die, or I'm going to die. But yeah, I was basically poisoning them. That suffocates everything around the creek. So basically, I just cut the air off, and nothing could breathe. And once nothing can breathe, it's game over. Everything, and I saw it on the microscope too. Like me and Mo saw it on the microscope. Like everything cysted up, went dormant, just like, you know, bacteria and fungi, all these different critters. They'll just go dormant and wait for the system to get back to the right conditions. And then once the conditions are back right, they'll uncyst and start feeding again. And then the nutrient cycling will start back up, and the plants will start being able to feed again. Whereas, yeah, it was crazy.
So, so you get a lot of the oxygen from the algae in the pond,
Yep.
but you also get oxygen. You oxygenate the water by your waterfalls and that kind of thing as well.
Yep.
Is it a fair question to ask, like, what percentage of oxygen you get from each, like from your algae and from your waterfall and so on?
Yeah, it's a fair question. I don't know the answer to it. I mean, it's I mean, all I know, Rick, is that, you know, all right, so this one over here is much faster. You can hear this one. You know what I mean? You can hear the flow. You can hear the water all throughout, whereas this one over here is not as loud. It's not dropping down as far. I'm getting a lot of different water drops, but they're not as heavy. It's a slower flow in the creek, whereas this one over here is strong coming down, slows up through here, and then turns and goes back in. So the experiment over here is basically I'm going to not connect the creek as many places as I do over here, but I'm going to see the difference in how fast the water flows. A lot faster over here, and it's a lot less of a length in the creek. So this one over here zigzags through like an S and comes around. This one kind of just comes down like a J, and like a, you know, like a hook almost. But it's
let me see if I can ask another.
It's twice as deep though. This one's twice as deep to give me that surface area that I need. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about in the creek as far as filtration is surface area.
Okay, another question. I don't know if it's a fair question. Don't know if you got the answer. Can you give too much oxygen to your water?
I would say you could probably get oxygen toxicity. I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, I don't think you could do it with a waterfall. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, look how much oxygen is being generated in a real waterfall, like a stream, a natural flowing rapid or stream, and things go great around those. But yeah, I mean, I don't think so. Not in a system like this. No.
It probably the only thing that you would want to take into consideration would be the pH and how much of a factor that might be in your system.
Yeah, the pH I don't even worry about. I never even check the pH. And the reason I don't check the pH is because I know the pH is right, because I know everything's green. And if the pH is wrong, then the system's off. You know what I mean? I don't need to really check it. I can see it. You know, I could see it in my fish tanks. When I used to run saltwater fish tank, a freshwater fish tank, I can just see the plants let me know when something's off. And pH is just a number that you're looking at on a meter that's probably off anyway. You know, the meter is probably not giving you an exact number. And as long as you're in a range, you know, for cannabis, you know, it's what, 5.5 to 6.5 is where people like to be. In here, I know my pH. Last time I stuck a pH meter. I did stick a pH meter in here, but it was almost a year and a half ago. It's only been run, I was at the very beginning. Well, you know what? That was an EC meter. That wasn't even a pH meter. Yeah, I don't even know if I've ever looked at the pH. I'm sure it's probably around 7.5-ish, 7.4, 7.3 in the pond. You know what I mean? Then as it comes up through here, I have no idea what it changes to as it runs through the system. It's probably around 7-ish, which is good for me. It's good for everything else. All my grasses love it.
Yeah. Hey, Dave, we were talking the other day about different meters and testers and stuff, and you suggested that, with AI and everything, there should be a meter. And what would we be able to do with that meter?
I think you should be able to put it in any pot of soil you want and have the reading come out and tell me exactly what's in that soil at any given time.
Well, that's out right now, but it's not for soil. It's for plant. Yeah. And you can actually buy a meter right now where you can I could come over here and take this, snip it off, put it in the meter, close it up, and it'll tell me how much calcium it is, how much nitrogen's in it. It'll tell me all the elements that are in there. And it's crazy. Like, the technology is coming to where you're going to be able to, with AI, you'll be able to take a soil sample and a leaf sample. And you're going to be able to tell you exactly how much calcium is in there, how much you're short. You'll be able to diagnose bacteria and fungi in your soil. You'll be able to, all right, this bacteria releases nitrogen. This bacteria releases zinc. This bacteria releases cobalt. This bacteria releases this element and this element. And so each one of these bacteria or microbes, I should say, have their dedication spots. You know what I mean? Like they're mining certain things. So they can pinpoint what bacteria is going to give you what to fix the problem that you have. So I'm telling you, once they figure out how to unravel the protein, and then they can, once they figure out proteins, it's going to be crazy how AI is going to work. This is an EC meter, so this tells me how strong your nutrient solution is, so to speak. So if you're going to stick this in a bucket of like JLF or something, it's going to tap it out. In here, last time I checked, it was right at So it's just at probably 50 right now. It's flashing at 100. So the lowest point here, it's flashing at 100. So we're at 50 EC in the creek right now, which is for this young pond and creek where it's just got the algae. It's got basically all the mineral from the sand and the silt and the clays and all that stuff.
And that water came out of your well?
This is all rainwater now. This is all rainwater. I top off with rainwater. Yeah, it should be rainwater is nothing. So the EC in this is coming from all the sand, the silt, the fish. Well, I only had one fish. We just put the fish in yesterday, so it's not. But the algae, the sand, the silt, all that's being broken down and it's creating, EC. Over here in this probably shouldn't read at anything. So there's nothing over here.
Really? I would have thought the opposite.
You would think the opposite, exactly. But it's the opposite of what you think.
Huh. So, wow. Look at that. Look at that. Wow.
So when I crashed the system, this was tapping at about 150. So the nitrates got too high, all right, and then the gas exchange wasn't going on. So I was suffocating everything around the edge. The roots couldn't breathe, to make it simple. The algae disappeared. The roots shriveled up. Everything turned brown.
Lost
this
your
this was the best investment. Like, I haven't used the pH meter in forever, but I don't grow in a way that I need one. You know what I mean? Like people who grow with salts and grow with bottles, you should need it. You need a pH meter. You need to know what your pH of your water is before you feed, because if you don't, then you're fucking up. It's not going to be available to your plant. You know what I mean? Your pH needs to be right in order for it to be available to your plant.
Yeah.
The same with this. If I tap this out, look, I'll show you some strong shit. So here my bucket out here. This is my bucket. So this is a JLF bucket. So this is going to tap the register.
Look at that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's
okay.
strong.
And forgive me, I'm not even going to ask what's in there, okay?
It's a bucket, Rick.
Yeah.
Everything.
Figure it out.
It's got everything in it.
Yeah, nice.
But I would just take a little dip of that get down into that moisture. Damn, let me in some mosquitoes in this bit.
Well, by the way, sorry for interrupting, but I enjoyed your your fishing trip the other day.
Oh yeah, we didn't catch anything, but oh well. Had to go pay for my fish.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I got to have a little fun. So we're going to do this a little different this time.
I saw that up earlier there. Shout out to all of our seed sponsors here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Budz is our seed sponsor this week. Congrats.
All right.
Somebody lucky out there.
Yeah, Dutch Blooms. There we go.
Dutch Blooms.
So now,
by the way, I gotta remember to have a little. We did all the things we talked about the other day, Dave. There's one other. I'm gonna make a note. There's somebody else. Allie or somebody like that. I gotta double check.
What are we talking about? Widespread trellis. It made a mention
is widespread in the house?
He made mention of him last week that he did not receive a pack, so we are going to take care of you on that, sir.
Did you see him? Yeah, but we need to. Do we have all of his contact information? There was some reason we had to reach out to him personally. Let me quickly. Sorry, guys. We want to take care of these. We had a little hiccup during our giveaways, and that was widespread trellis.
So now I'm going to do this.
Okay, yes. Okay, we're good with him. We've made contact with him, and I already advised him, Dave. I lost you, buddy.
Oh, I'm here. I got you.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I can't see you, but I'll find you. I'll find you. What was I going to say? I reached out to Widespread Trellis and there. No, that's not it.
Keep looking. We're there. So if anybody doesn't know what's going on, type the name that you see on the screen, and that will put you in to the race to win a pack of beans.
Okay, there we go.
Was I streaming this to my audience?
You are.
I am? Okay.
I mean, I think you were. Let me go back and check. Yes, you are.
But speaking of seeds, we did want to introduce the Canadian.
The Canadian. You want me to introduce it for real?
Please. I'm having a bit of a thing here after I smoke.
Well, the name will still be up, people. So if you want to enter, just enter the name of this one. Let's show.
Hey there, friends of the Great White North. Let me tell you why. We're bringing joy, laughter, and a little bit of high. Swap yours for mine or his for hers. Let it slide. This is the moment let's enjoy the ride. Feel the buzz in the air, can you feel the fun? Nothing beats the laughter when we're all just one. A night of sharing, trading love and cheer. Canada, this is your moment, now we're gathered here. Come be part of the fun. It's the great Canadian Budz Exchange. Just a little swap, and let the love arrange. Sorry, Canada only, but let's light up the night with smiles and laughter. Everything feels right.
Whoa, thank you, Dave. That was so fucking cool, man. What a great intro. And yeah, so the way it's going to work, unfortunately for our American friends, but for all of us Canadians, where it's legal for us to trade cannabis amongst us, up to an ounce, I believe, is the legal limit. But we can talk about oh, wow. That was what an intro, man. That was very cool. Thank you. We can talk about a little bit about it. We haven't really worked out all the details yet. But basically what we're going to look at is exchanging buds amongst buds in Canada. Haven't figured out the quantity or all the details yet, but basically this box here is one of the Canadian what you call it, flat rate box. Yeah, and I think it's less than $20. That's where I got my mushrooms, so that's another story. But anyway, where was I going with that? Yeah, so what you can do if you're interested in participating, I mean, I'm going to reach out to every Canadian friend that I know, and I'd like you to do the same. And just use our email. Let's be Budz Show Live at gmail.com. And if you're interested in participating, and then we'll compile all the names, and then Dave's gonna, not maybe unlike the wheel that you saw earlier, he's gonna put all the names together, and we'll do an exchange. I know already I've received and sent out some flour throughout the postal system in Canada, and it's really cool. And thought, hey, what a great way to share the love. So yeah, that's what that's all about. So yeah, when we get more details, we'll share them with you. But in the meantime, if you're interested, if you're Canadian and interested in participating, Let's be Budz Show Live at gmail.com. And good luck, everybody, with tonight's seed pack giveaway from Dutch.
Yeah. Let's take 10 tonight, shall we?
All righty. Let's see. What was I going to... Was there any other business we had to take care of tonight, Dave?
We do have if you want to do the turmeric thing, we can do that as soon as I'm done drawing these names.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, that's, I wonder why God's gave us a producer. Now we know why. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, our herbal remedy of the week is turmeric, and we've put together a little video to tell the story about turmeric. But if you have any thoughts or comments or questions that we want to share throughout our group about turmeric, that's what we're going to talk about tonight. Sorry, Josh, forgot to share that little thing with you.
Oh no, it's fine.
Yeah, well, you're really good at. I remember the first our first herbal remedy of the week was mullein, and you were right on that, knowing how soft that is on your baby ass, and the one of the week after was stinging nettle, and yeah, you had some good comments on that one. If you rub that on your ass, and yeah,
it's the complete opposite effect.
Totally. Yeah.
yeah.
Those are the easy ones.
Oh yeah, and widespread trellis. May as well share it with. I saw him in the group there. May as well share it with everybody. I think Dave is going to be sending you some of Todd McCormick's gear. So and Alligator, good to see you. That's actually the person that I wanted to double check because she was a winner earlier this year, and I wanted to make sure that she got her seat. So,
Oreo.
yeah, turmeric. Oh, something I learned about turmeric, and maybe I can be corrected, but they said that when you add black pepper to turmeric, it like multiplies the effect of the turmeric like incredibly. I don't ask me what the science is. Oh, actually, I think it was Miranda that told us that.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, last one.
Hey, a lot of new faces. Great to see everybody. Great to see y'all.
Yeah, some of these names are getting shortened. So I hope you know who you are. All right, let's get that out of here. Let's stop sharing that. Let's go back and share this.
Yeah, give us that
Where am
turmeric
I?
story.
Mosquito in
All
there.
right, let's check it out.
Ah.
Let me go to StreamYard, share screen.
Hey, Josh, are you using a green screen?
Incredible benefits of turmeric.
No, it's around.
Rated around the world for its
Yeah, you can't ask questions in the middle of a video, man.
9 incredible benefits of turmeric. Spice is celebrated around the world for its earthy flavor and powerful medicinal properties. A staple in traditional Indian and Ayurvedic practices, turmeric owes its benefits to curcumin, its active compound. In this video, we'll dive into 9 remarkable benefits of turmeric and share a bonus culinary tip to help you incorporate it into your meals. Number 1. Fights inflammation. Curcumin in turmeric is a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, making it effective in combating chronic inflammation associated with conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and diabetes. Its effects are comparable to some over-the-counter anti-inflammatory medications without the side effects. Regular use of turmeric can help reduce joint pain, swelling, and overall inflammation, promoting better long-term health. Number 2. Boosts antioxidant power. Turmeric is loaded with antioxidants, which neutralize harmful free radicals in the body. These antioxidants protect cells from oxidative stress, slowing down aging and reducing the risk of diseases like cancer. Curcumin also enhances the activity of the body's natural antioxidant enzymes, doubling its protective effects against damage. Number 3. Enhances brain function. Curcumin has been shown to increase levels of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, BDNF, a key growth hormone that supports brain health. Higher BDNF levels are linked to improved memory, focus, and cognitive function. Additionally, turmeric may help delay or reverse neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's by reducing inflammation and oxidative stress in the brain. Number 4. Supports heart health. Turmeric promotes cardiovascular health by improving blood vessel function and reducing inflammation. Its ability to lower bad cholesterol, LDL, and prevent blood clots makes it a valuable addition to a heart-healthy diet. Studies also show that curcumin helps reduce arterial plaque buildup, decreasing the risk of heart attacks and strokes. Number 5. Aids in digestion. Turmeric stimulates bile production, aiding in the digestion of fats and reducing symptoms of bloating, gas, and indigestion. Its anti-inflammatory properties also soothe the gut lining, making it helpful for managing conditions like irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or gastritis. A warm cup of turmeric tea can be a simple remedy for digestive discomfort. Number 6. Strengthens immunity. The anti-inflammatory, antibacterial, and antiviral properties of turmeric make it a potent immune booster. Curcumin enhances the body's ability to fight off infections and illnesses, especially during cold and flu season. Adding turmeric to your meals or drinking it as tea can help fortify your immune defenses. Number 7. Promotes healthy skin. Turmeric's anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties make it a favorite ingredient for glowing skin. It reduces redness, acne, and signs of aging while brightening the complexion. Applied like eczema, psoriasis, and dark spots, leaving you with healthier, more radiant skin. Number 8. Supports joint health. Turmeric's anti-inflammatory effects are particularly beneficial for joint health. It alleviates pain and stiffness in conditions like arthritis, helping improve mobility and quality of life. Studies suggest that curcumin supplements can significantly reduce joint discomfort, making it a natural alternative to traditional pain relievers. Number 9. May lower cancer risk. Research shows that curcumin can inhibit the growth of cancer cells and reduce the spread of tumors. Its antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties protect cells from DNA damage, which can lead to cancer. While not a cure, turmeric may serve as a supportive tool in cancer prevention and management. Bonus, a culinary gem. Turmeric adds a warm, earthy flavor and vibrant color to countless dishes. It's perfect for spicing up curries, soups, rice, and roasted vegetables. Pairing turmeric with black pepper enhances curcumin absorption, boosting its health benefits. Try making golden milk, a comforting blend of turmeric, milk, and spices, for a delicious way to enjoy its healing properties. And there you have it, the 9 incredible benefits of turmeric, nature's golden miracle. Make sure you like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our healthful insights and delicious recipes.
I need some turmeric.
Huh. Interesting. Yeah.
I got a little bit of everything.
I used it with my Indian cooking, but Dave, you said you use it with your Chinese and a few others too, though.
I use it. I eat it a lot, and I add it in my lotion. As a matter of fact,
Yeah.
I use turmeric oil in my lotion. So, yeah.
But right at the end there, they said they had like somebody really suggesting quite a major dosage. I wouldn't mind trying it.
Sounds like it'd be a good tea.
Yeah.
Holy shit! How the time flew tonight, man. I can't believe it.
Yeah, do you even eat your dinner?
A lot of it. A lot. I left a few fries. But
All right. Give them fries to the cat.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the joint at?
What's that?
The joint.
Where's Rick's joint at? Yeah, I haven't seen him smoke the joint yet. You can't break the tradition.
I smoked one, but I might have the ability to roll another one before the show is over. I don't know.
Yeah, we still got a race to do yet.
That's right. And do you want to announce next week's? It's up to you. Our seed sponsor. Either do it like you did it this week, or
I kind of like doing it like that. Unless I don't.
Yeah.
What does the audience want? Do they want to draw tonight, or they want to wait till next week?
I don't. Well, I can't stand the excitement. That's my problem. But Josh, there's something I got to get off my mind. And I was watching your show one day, and you introduced Cooter and Scooter.
Yeah.
But you couldn't tell if they were brother or sister. But so then you suggested brother or sister or husband or wife. And all I want to say is, like we are in so much shit with YouTube over cannabis. We don't have to go down the rabbit hole of that other stuff. Okay, just saying.
Oh, you don't want to do the brother sister thing. We should just stick to the husband and wife.
I'm not sure that works in the turtle family, man.
I think they came out of the same egg batch, though.
Well.
So, that means that they're probably brother and sister. But then, once they, separate, now game on. So now they could continue on. So, but I don't even know. They're so young right now. I'm pretty sure they're almost. They got to be close to almost 2 years old now. Coming close to 2 years old. So, two, they're getting pretty big. So I'm pretty sure Scooter is female, Scooter is male. That's what it looks like right now, but they're still young.
You also said that you can tell by their underbelly, or one is concave
Yeah.
the male is concave, I guess, so he can get a better run at her.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this channel taken down yet. Okay, I'm just saying.
Keep it up. That's all right. It's all good, man.
I mean, I saw one the other day, like on Instagram. I don't know if you guys follow the turtle, like the singing turtle, I think it is, and I don't know, that's not the name of it, but it's the turtle that loves black shoes. Like the guy sets a black shoe down, like a white shoe and a black shoe. So, or any colored shoe, but the only one that he'll mount is the black one. Like, I mean, the turtle just comes up and just gets all up on it. And you ever seen a turtle that sticks out its tongue and it just starts making these crazy noises? And yeah, it's quite hilarious to see. And then, like, God, I hope Digger doesn't get like that. Rolling around banging everything, like my dog, Johnny.
It's bound to happen.
Bound to happen, yeah. But yeah, no, the female is it's bigger. She's usually bigger, so she holds more egg. She's got to hold the eggs. The male's usually smaller. The male's got little short, stumpy little tails, and the female's usually a little longer, straight, thinner tail. And but usually you don't really get to see any of that until they're like 2, like right around now, 3 years old. Like Digger, like he won't even get his hatch, till he's like 3.
Oh,
3 or 4 years old, you know what I mean? So that doesn't even form until like he's older. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they're fun to hang around, and they're like you can't have anything nice in your pond. I'll tell you that. You're not growing anything nice, like any type of plants or nothing like that, because they destroy everything.
Yeah.
They're like hogs in a pen. There's nothing left but mud and a hog.
Yeah. Imagine if you added birds, man.
Well, I thought about that too. Somebody mentioned birds and reptiles, and I was like, I started thinking, I watch Ants Canada a lot, and he has these cages that he sets up, and they're reptile cages, and I was like, well, I could build, like, take the monstera away, like in Digger's area, and just build a cage and put birds and lizards and all kinds of snake. All kinds.
If it was me, I would probably have. If it was me, I would have the sound. I would have it playing the bird sound in the air, like a half hour before lights come on, or whatever it is in nature. Birds always wake up first, and then they're supposed to wake up everything else.
Yep.
So.
Yeah,
you'd have shit. You'd have bird shit all over everything if you had real birds.
Well, that's the problem, with having the lizards and the frogs and, all these other animals, they have to be confined. And this is an open, society in here right now. So everything that's in here can come and go as it pleases. And if I let the doors open and the birds flew in here and the snakes came in and the frogs came in, first of all, the frogs would just be bouncing all over the floor in here and wouldn't be able to get into where they need to be. So I'd find them everywhere. And but yeah, right now I don't find any real, like when I first started, I'd find worms on the floor every once in a while. As the system was getting dialed in, I'd find a worm here or there on the floor. And now
I'm sorry, it would come from the garden, or it would come from
I don't know. That's the thing. Was it coming from outside trying to get in the garden? Was it crawling out of the garden because the garden was just too, not, doing what it's supposed to do? I don't know. But now I haven't found a worm on the floor or anything on the floor in, months. Yeah. So once it dials in and gets settled. Everything kind of takes its place, knows its role, and does its
Exactly.
role.
Yeah, and that is so cool.
It just takes time for them to figure out where they're at, build a home, build a community, get everything dialed in where they want to be, and then everything seems to just dial itself in.
And one thing finds okay, what's my role? Like the one that blew my mind when you talked about it was the black soldier fly, which is born without mouth parts.
Yeah, it's born to just do what it's supposed to do.
It's not come into this planet to eat or drink. It's just to procreate and and
that's why it's been around so long, because it's procreating to break down organic matter, because their larvae are like some of the best organic matter breaker downers, like composters on the planet. But the black soldier fly itself really has no purpose other than just to lay its larva, so that the larva can then do its thing and break down whatever it is that it got laid in, because the fly finds the food, lays its eggs, and then the egg larva then breaks down the food. So it's like you said, it's a cycle, and it's a system set up. It just takes time. But if you're going to build a system like what I did, you got to give them time. And a lot of the organic farmers out on the, in the farm, like doing this out in the field, will tell you, if you're going to go from synthetic to organic, it takes 3 years. It takes about 3 years for everything to settle in, find a home, do its thing. So
all right, let's have some fun, guys.
I was expecting this to take 3 years. I mean, it only took a year.
Yeah, but your shit changes by the day, dude. Your shit changes every day.
Yeah, and I'm running light cycles that are, I'm giving it, I'm dialed in, so to speak. So where outdoors is not dialed in.
Right. Well, Rick, I think this is one of your favorite races.
I was already looking and thinking, yep.
Oh, there's an airplane? Okay, cool.
These things.
Good luck, everybody.
Altitude plus, look at that. Woo! First time I saw this. Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites.
Down a little bit. There we go.
Fuck, I told you I might have a joint rolled by the end of the show. I fucking doubt it, man. I doubt it.
Man, Rick.
Pieces.
Getting slow in your old age.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible. Somehow I stay high, but I just don't know how. That's all.
Got to get you a pre-roll, like one of those things that just rolls it for you. You just dump it in, roll it.
I was watching. Yeah, I've got so many goddamn toys, but I was watching. Although the guy that's in charge of this show here, this stuff here, I think his name is Josh, and he was using this. Yeah, for Raw, he said he was using this and alligator. Looks like you're going to be a winner. Nah, you're too soon. You're too soon. God, we even got props on this one. Holy shit. Alligator, stay in there. 5 seconds. I love the name. And you are a lucky winner. And please send me your contact information to Let's Be Bud Show Live at gmail.com. I'm sure Dave will have it up in the meter in a minute. And now, if you're American, you'll get the Dutch Blue. Oh no, well, it depends on him. If he ships to he ships to Canada, then we'll look after you from both or from Dutch Blooms. But if you're Canadian, there it is. Let's Be Bud Show Live at gmail.com. And yeah, congratulations. Send me your address. While you're at it, send me your Instagram, send me your shirt size in case you're a lucky winner of Lost Coast Plant Therapy one day down the road. Send me your DNA, send me your firstborn child. So I gotta say, congratulations, but I gotta say, what a great Show Your Grow show. Let's see, who all was participated in this? You were there, but then you're there every week. So with all due respect, you know,
Well, you showed yours. You showed yours.
Oh, I showed mine. Oh, there you go.
I tried, but I had technical difficulty.
Oh God. And you know, well, I'm not going to bore you with the details. Anyway, Josh, as always, thank you for joining us each week. Dave, you do a great job, my friend. It's a pleasure to work with you. Chat, we love you. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll look forward to. We don't have a guest yet next week, but we're working on that. We'll look forward to seeing you next Wednesday at 8 o'clock Eastern.
Come hang out tomorrow at 6 o'clock on my channel. We have Luna.
There you go. Thanks for the plug there, Josh. Let's have a good.
Still working on the outro, but this will have to do.
Okay. Have a great night, everybody.
Peace.
Everybody.